I'm just letting y'all know I have my morning voice on. So just if I sound like Keith, that's my alter ego voice. It's like 6 a.m. Hey, good people. Welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Kara. Whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. Today, I'm going to be trying out, and I've actually worn it, but I'm going to be doing a demo of the new Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer and the Easy Blur Foundation. Hopefully, it will help you if you are trying to figure out your shade or if you're trying to, decide if it's something that you want. I do have some other products from Huda that I'm going to be using, color corrector, concealer, and powder, because that's part of her Easy Blur kit situation. So if that sounds good to you, keep watching this video and let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with those who feel the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I'd love to have you back. All right, let's get started. So how are you? I feel pretty good. I've decided that I need a 9:30 bedtime and I need to go to bed on purpose, not just falling asleep, not just passing out. I need to be going to sleep on purpose, and I did that yesterday for the first time in I don't know how long, and I am going to really prioritize that habit because sleep is so important, and I just need a reset, y'all. We can talk about it in another video because that's not why we're here. But let me know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. I am gonna pull up the Huda Beauty website to give you some product information on the primer and the foundation, just so we know why it's supposed to be special. She teased it a couple weeks ago, and everyone's doing I'm not doing it, but the half face, the blur, not blur. I mean, we can try that out and see if we can see the difference. But I like to do these because it's really hard to find a shade, and I think that her swatches looked so yellow. So I mean, this was just a guess, and it was a good guess, but I mean, I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth before I figured out a shade. So we're going to start with the primer here, and this primer is supposed to be good because it has some blurring polymers in it. It's silicone free, and it also has some glycerin and milk thistle extract that helps with controlling oils. All of this is supposed to blur your pores and smooth texture and also control the oils. The primer has a pink color to it, and it's supposed to be cooling, and she says that you can wear it alone, or under your makeup. So that's the primer. It's $29 for the primer. So the Easy Blur foundation is $37. It looks like there are 30 shades, and she said that there are less shades in the foundation because it's stretchable, so different shades can wear the same color. Now this claims to give you a filter on your skin. It has niacinamide in it and silica, and it's supposed to make you look airbrushed. It's also non-comedogenic, and it's lightweight. It's fragrance free. That's a big thing because Huda, her products often have fragrance, but this one is fragrance and alcohol free. So the steps in the routine is to use the primer, and then the foundation, and then bake with the loose powder. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I only have on my Tatcha sunscreen right now, and I did my brows. That's all I've got on. And we're gonna get in a little closer so we can check this out. Oh my gosh, oof, Lord, okay. Oh, okay, all right, so I'm gonna take this primer. Here's what it looks like. And that's what it looks like on. So you see it's that pink color, and it's like a gel. And you can tell that it's matte too. I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely matte. So I'm just gonna do one for each side of the face. Now I'm not feeling like this is giving me a super matte start. So if you're looking for that, I don't know, I still look pretty dewy. You know what primer's really matte though? The one from Cali Ray. That one, I don't know, it has a weird texture. It almost feels like a silicone or something in that one. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on, might be too much. But I mean, the whole thing is, it's supposed to be really smoothing. I don't really have a lot of texture on my skin, so I think videos like this are a little bit of a challenge for me to show you accurately, because I don't really have that. But we will see how well this works as a primer, because I'm gonna check in throughout the day. August is in the bed. He ended up with me last night. All right, very good. Now I am gonna speed through and do my concealer and color corrector quickly, just because that's the next step in my routine, and then we'll get into the foundation. All right, y'all, concealer is on, so let's get to this foundation. So the color that I chose is Baklava, and that is the shade 340G. And this is actually the shade that I had in the foundation stick, but I felt like it was a little off. But the other shades in this foundation, I just didn't think it was gonna work. This is actually for a neutral golden undertone, which is very hard for me to understand what that is, because like neutral is not golden, and I like to shoot for neutral. And I didn't say it, but this foundation looks like it has a 12-month shelf life. It does tell you to shake it well. The primer also has a 12-month shelf life. So that's what I chose, and I do think it's a pretty good match. But I was also looking at Butter Pecan, which was 330 in, but it looked a little pink. But the swatches, if you look at them, they look so golden, and I don't know. So this was just a pretty good guess, but I probably could take another shade because she said it's flexible. So I'm just going to put it, do a little of that, and I'm putting a little extra on. So you can see it's a little runny. And I'm gonna spray. I always spray with setting spray. So let's just see. So you can see it's a little golden, but I think the match is pretty good. So that's one side done. So foundation, no foundation. So, I mean, you can tell, and it looks nice. I mean, I do feel like my skin looks really smooth, and there's nice coverage. I think this is medium to full, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, I do have freckles here, and they're pretty covered. Like I said, I have use a little more than I normally would use, just for this video. So this is the finish of the foundation. I think my skin looks really smooth. It's not ultra matte. It does look, I mean, it looks even and it looks blurred. So I think that the foundation, like for right now, it's doing what it claims to do, but I will be checking in during the day to let you know how I think this looks, and I'll be checking in from my phone, so that'll be a more realistic idea, and I'll be at work, so you know the lighting will be different and things like that, so we can really see what this looks like, because sometimes the camera just blurs things out and doesn't really give you the most realistic idea, I think, of what the makeup looks like. Sometimes I realize I'm putting too much on, and then I get in the bathroom and I'm like, I look like a clown. So I'm trying to not do that. I'm just gonna do the rest of my makeup. I am gonna set with the peach powder though, because that was the last step in the routine. So you'll see that that'll help to mattify a little bit more. So I always use that for my under eyes. It's like my favorite powder now. I really like it a lot. This one has the scent in it, but I do have a full size, and I'll be using that soon because I'm really like going through this mini. All right, under eyes are set. I'm gonna speed through the rest of my makeup, and then I will we'll get into the wear test. That looks so nice. Oh my gosh.
Listen to the words I say. You can take it day by day. Listen to the words I say. I know it's a bad day.
You skip school.
No, you can't skip school. No, I'm so sorry. No. I know, but school is a privilege. And we have to be thankful and grateful that we can be there, okay? It's hard getting up in the morning. All right, y'all, this is the full look for work today with the foundation. So this looks cute. I'm happy with it. And I'm gonna put on this cherry hookah today. I love me some cherry, y'all. So that's gonna be it. I will be back throughout the day to show you what this foundation looks like, and that's gonna be it, y'all. So see you right now in a second. Y'all, I just got to work. So this is what, oh my gosh, so this is what the foundation looks like in real life. I think it looks really good. It looks really filtered, I think. Don't it look like I have a filter on my face? I think it looks really filtered. Like, it looks good, real good. All right, let me get into work. All right, y'all, it's after work. It is 3:53. The foundation's still looking good. Kind of faded here. Didn't really put a lot there, but I feel like it still looks pretty. I feel like it still looks pretty good, but I don't know. I don't think anything really, I don't know, covers that spot right now. But other than that, I feel like the makeup looks good. It still looks, you know, it looks pretty fresh. So let me know what you think. Hey friends, I am back. It is the end of the night for me. It's 8 o'clock. So I put this foundation on at around 6:30. So I've had it on for over 12 hours. And this foundation says that it has a 12-hour wear time. I would say that's about right. Let me just zoom in so you can see what my skin looks like up close. I have not touched this up at all throughout the day. I really don't touch up. I call myself bringing a powder with me now, but I really don't. So the scars that I covered up, you can see them. And I did that with the concealer as well. So that faded. A lot of makeup fades on me. So like this area right here where I have, I don't know if these are veins or whatever that is. I just started noticing that. So I feel like it's a graceful fade, you know what I mean? And I didn't check in like right at the 12-hour mark to just see, but you can see I have some shininess here, and I've been doing housework and stuff like that. So I've been changing beds and cooking and sweating a little bit. So this is what it looks like, and I don't think that it's looking bad. I mean, I feel like, sorry, my face looks pretty natural, you know what I mean? I'm not mad at it, and I find for me that most of the makeup that I purchase, it does have pretty much a graceful fade. I'm fine going out like this. It's really not a big deal. I don't think it looks bad. I do look a little dewy, but I don't really have any complaints about the foundation. I don't feel as though, I'm just looking up close, Like, it didn't break apart in areas where I put it, because I'm having some dryness around here. So like I'm not having any issues with how the foundation has worn throughout the day, and I think that's a really good sign. I'm pretty lightweight with my foundation. As you can see, I didn't like pack it on. I even put more on than I usually would. So I think that it is a decent product. I don't know. I'm not really sure about the primer, but I think the combination of the two, this is the look I have after like 13 hours, almost 14 hours. So again, I'm not mad at it at all. I could touch up the powder a little bit, like, you know, just here and maybe here, and I would be fine not retouching the foundation. Maybe a little right here, and that's it, like if I wanted to go out, but I'm gonna be going to bed. So that's gonna be it. I'd love to know your opinion of this foundation if you decided to try it out, and also let me know what is your favorite foundation. I have a few that are open right now. I don't know, I kind of like a bunch of them, but I always go for light to medium coverage. So I think the result that I get from most of the foundation that I try, it's pretty much the same. So, you know, I'm not the best at foundation reviews, but I think that if you're someone who kind of goes for a more natural look, that's the look that I'm trying to achieve. And I do think that this is a good product for it. So those are my thoughts, initial thoughts. I am going to continue to wear this and wear this combo. Honestly, Huda Beauty, she's kind of an underrated brand in my opinion. I don't think I've tried a bad product from her when it comes to her eyeshadows, the color corrector, the powder. I'm trying to think of what else. She doesn't really have any misses in my book. I really liked her faux filter foundation stick as well. I love the concealer. That's a new product that I tried this year. I even have this. This is one of my forgotten makeup items I'm going to be using in a video soon, the Glowish concealer. She's had some really nice products over the years, so I do think this falls in line. And from what I do recall about her last liquid foundation, one, I believe it was scented, and two, I believe that it was a little thick. I wasn't wearing foundation when that one was released. I think she had one and then she may have reformulated it and it was a little bit thinner, but I think her original one was really thick. So I do like that she continues to upgrade her products and modify them. I do think this has a nice finish on the skin, and you can see it, you know, I think more realistically on my phone. So just let me know your thoughts on it and whether or not you purchased it. This one, the attitude, okay? Marky has been a delight this evening, but that one, anyway, I can't even remember what I was saying. Just let me know your thoughts on it and let me know some of your favorite foundations. I'm gonna get on out of here. That's gonna be it. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for another one today. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. And until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Go on, blow up your